Hello guys, this video we're having a look at the Neca Aliens Genocide 2-pack, which basically consists of two aliens which we've already seen from Series 1 being the brown alien and Series 2 being the blue alien. Now essentially obviously it's just exactly the same mould as what we've seen already, just with a different paint scheme. I'm sorry I don't have the packaging for this, I'll be honest with you. I didn't really have any intention in buying this, to be honest, purely because I'm not too into the expanded universe stuff, to be honest. I have read the Dark Horse graphic novel and the novel of the story. I do like the story, got to be honest with you, I don't mind the story, but I just wasn't too happy about buying these guys. Essentially what they did is, whilst just looking on eBay, someone was just selling them out of packet separately, so I just bought them just to see what they were like. I'm quite impressed, to be honest. I've got to be honest with you. Weren't too sure over whether I'd like it or not. What we've got is, I'm just gonna move these guys out of the way for a second, just to put in here we got here the brown one. So just to show you, it's you can obviously see there it's exactly the same alien that we've got there. All of them have the exactly same articulation, being a rotation in the shoulder, a rotation just in the upper arm, a double jointed elbow, rotation and swivel in the wrist, the head being able to move, the back little spine thing here, come on, oh there we go, comes out, so you can move your head back as well on there. Put it upside down. Just in upper torso, got rotation there, got a bit of a ball joint down on there. Oh, that's that bit falling right back again. Obviously rotation, swivel in the hips, double jointed knees again, rotation in the ankle. Some of them move a lot better than the others, and a swivel in the foot, and of course bendy tail as well. So that's all the articulation going on these figures. Oh sorry, of course the mouth as well opens and you can extend the inner jaw as well on there. So they all do that. There's nothing going on new from what we already have in the brown and the red, sorry, the brown and the blue single pack one. So essentially exactly the same. Let's have a look at the black one first. So he's sort of like got a bit of a silvery tinge to him, silvery gold. You know, there's a bit of gold going on there as well, just to give him more defined sculpt going on there. There's nothing more really I could tell you about these guys that you probably don't already know. What I have found though is, I know I've brought these second hand out of packet, but obviously the seller said that he looked after them. The legs on these guys are really quite loose, to be honest, as in the knees. They can't really hold the weight very well, so you've got to get him into his little pose and then essentially he'll just hold there. But if you get it just wrong, he wants to give way on you. To be honest, they're quite heavy, quite top heavy figures these. So yeah, and then some things are just, I mean, I'll be honest with you, the red one I found a little bit stiffer, purely because I think it's got more of a thicker paint on it than anything. But yeah, looks good. This guy won't look obviously out of place in your collection. You know, even if someone was just selling just the black one on its own, and you've got some of the other ones just to build your alien army up, like I say, this guy won't look any different up there really. He'll fit in nicely. So that's him. Just pop him there out of the way. Like I see, I'm struggling to get him to stand without collapsing on me. There we go. And so the red Now the red has obviously got a lot of red on there. He's even got the red on the inner mouth going on there, and some black paint going on there. But what I found is a lot of these joints, I don't know if it's just because there's a build-up of paint or what, but I mean, look, that swivel in that foot there, it's just not happening. I don't want to force it. I think it's just because I don't know, the varnish on there, or the extra layer of paint. Maybe it was the black one, and then he's just been painted over in red. But a lot of the joints on this one are a lot stiffer, to be honest. But to say that I can use the joints is a no. That double knee there, look, this bottom bit of the knee is fine. The top bit, not happening one bit. And I think that's just because of a build-up of paint, to be honest, more than anything. But yeah, like I say, the red one will look a little bit funny in your collection, and probably a few people will ask what on earth's going on there, why is there a red one, whereas they wouldn't blink, if they saw the black one in your collection, wouldn't say anything. But it's got the presence, it's got the shock factor of, oh wow, there's a red alien there, just the same way Big Red did with the Predators. I'm only doing this because he's just at hand, so when you saw Big Red, you felt, he obviously stood out same way the red alien stands out. So yeah, so in that sense, as much as I was against this set, it don't look too bad, to be honest. I'm not gonna bang the drum about it, but I'm not gonna really moan about it, to be honest. I'm quite happy with what you ended up with. You know what you're gonna get. It's no secret that Neca keep churning out the same, or keep bringing out exactly what they can, in terms of the same figure but a different paint or anything on there. But yeah, the Alien line, I'm looking forward to the new stuff. That if I'm more excited about anything, I'm more excited about the aliens that are coming out, with the Bishop and the Alien Queen. So yeah, I'm not gonna come down too hard on the Alien line at the moment. They're doing what they can. They're getting a core audience out there. They're getting the collectors collecting, and just bringing this stuff out just to tide it over till we get the stuff we really want, I guess. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry it's not a bit too exciting, but you knew what you were getting when you get these figures. And I'll catch you all again soon. All the best. Take care. Bye bye.